go to the market and have no more food for today. My budget is only 15 ringgit. Should buy something cheap.
Just going to buy my vegetable. I've been waiting since morning. You can. I'm going to sell this. Hello, welcome to my shop. Okay, this spinach I sell it for 5 ringgit. And then this carrot for 5 ringgit also. What about this broccoli will be also 5 ringgit. I sell all of them for 5 ringgit each. This guy, not fresh. I picked this from my farm yesterday. Well, I have to pick first, so I just go to another store. Okay, alright.
I think I'm gonna sell the last batch for today. Yeah. My carrot. Only this left. I have to order it from my producer again. I hope there's a customer that's coming.
This is small.
Oh, a customer. Hello. Are you interested in buying my products?
How much?
This is for 8. The spinach is for 8.
Okay.
And the cauliflower and the broccoli is for 4. And the cabbage and the carrot is 9.
8 ringgit. So 8. How about for this?
Oh, I see that.
4 ringgit.
The reason so is because I imported this from Japan. Yeah, so this is my last batch for today. So I have to wait for the second batch to come to me.
Well,
Before the 6 o'clock.
for the whole batch, how much is it?
Whole batch, 80. But I can give you around.
Well, okay, thank you, miss. I think I'll serve it at the store first. So, thank you. Lelong, the cheapest veggie, fresh from my farmer this morning, just this morning. Very cheap. This one is 3 ringgit, this one 3 ringgit 50 cents, and here 3 ringgit. That is not cheap. How is it not cheap? We budget roughly. Actually, this is from my farm. I just plucked it this morning. It's very, very fresh, yeah. Yes, to consider. If you buy this one, I can just count you 10 ringgit. 10 ringgit for 4. No, it's okay. Come, Lelong. Hello. Hey, this is the cheapest. Yeah, the cheapest and the freshest one. I just plucked this from my farm this morning. How much is for this? This green, 2 ringgit each, and this one, the carrot, 2 ringgit 50 cents. The broccoli and the cauliflower and the cabbage, 3 ringgit each. I will just sell you 30 ringgit. I sell you 10 ringgit. 10 ringgit. I'll just sell this one. 10 ringgit. Yeah, 10 ringgit. Right. Thank you. Please come again next time.
I'll be explaining the types of market as well as the market structure. As you can see in the diagram here, there are 4 types of market structure, which is perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. Now, these are the characteristics of the 4 types of market: monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition, and perfect competition. Now, based on the table here, the number of firms in the perfect competitions is very large, and the freedom of entry is unrestricted. The nature of product in a perfect competition is homogeneous, which also means that the product is undifferentiated. Like, for example, if you're in a market, you are selling the same type of item. The implication for demand curve for perfect competition is horizontal, which means if you see the graph, the line would just be horizontal compared to monopoly, oligopoly, and monopolistic competition. The average size of firms is small, and the elasticity of a perfect competition is usually highly elastic, sorry, and the profit making possibility is normal. Government intervention in a perfect competition is usually minimal, and then examples include agricultural market as well as foreign exchange market. As for the control over price, there are none in a perfect competition. Now we move on to the degree of competitiveness. As you can see in the diagram provided, monopoly and oligopoly are less competitive compared to perfect competition and monopolistic competition, which are more competitive. Monopoly and oligopoly, the participation in it is fewer. The firms participating in it is fewer, while perfect competition and monopolistic competition has a lot of firms competing against one another.
Hello, my name is Bernadine, and I'm going to explain about price taking and conditions for perfect competition in Chapter 5, Perfect Competition. Price taking means a perfectly competitive firm which take over market price, which means the price cannot be too high or too low. If the price is too high, this will cause customers to stop buying things from that particular firm. And if the price is too low, they will have less profit. Next one is conditions for perfect competition. First conditions needed for perfect competition is first, the firm's products are identical. Examples of identical products are fruits, vegetables, and dairy products. There are a lot of other identical products that can be found in market. These products can be found in a lot of different markets, and their price are not so much different. Second is competition. Competition here means the sellers and buyers act independently. And this happens because these companies keep their products restricted and the price of the products are high. The third one will be perfect and complete information. Perfect and complete information here means these firms compete among each other because they provide different informations about the products that they sell, and customers have the right to choose which information to trust and which products to purchase. The next one will be the graph of perfect competition. The graph of perfect competition here shows that the line of MC, which is the marginal cost, the line of AC, which is average cost, and the line of demand intersect at one point. This also means price is equals to marginal revenue and also equals to average revenue. The next one will be profit maximizing. There are two types of profit maximizing. They are in short run and long run. Possible profit outcomes in short run are: first, normal profit; second, economic profit; and third, economic loss. Normal profit here means there are not too much loss and not too much profit earned. Economic profit means they have profit earned, while economic loss means they have more loss than the model. The next one will be the long run. Possible profit outcomes in long run is normal profit. This is because long run means it is done in long time, and these companies have time to adjust how to run their business and gain normal profit. This is the equation of profit maximizing condition of a competitive firm. It is marginal cost equals to marginal revenue equals to price. This literally is the part which I explains in chapter 5. That's all from me. Thank you.
Firms inside perfect competition have several characteristics. The most important one is that their products are completely identical as other firms. That means that they are perfectly substitutes for each other. Another key characteristic is that there are many small firms and plenty of people producing this product. These firms are price takers. This means they have to take price that is set by the market, so they have no control over the price. What we have right here is the market for broccoli, for example. From the graph, we know that the demand and supply sets an equilibrium at 3 ringgit Malaysia. So this is the market graph that includes all the different firms that produce broccoli. Right here is the graph for one individual firm. Since they are price takers, the demand for this firm is horizontal. It is perfectly elastic. This is because they have no control over the price. If they raise the price up to 4 ringgit Malaysia, then no one is going to go to them. They will go to all the other farmers. There is also no reason for them to lower the price below 3 ringgit Malaysia, because people are going to buy as many units they sell at 3 ringgit Malaysia. This horizontal demand curve is the demand, but is also equal to marginal revenue. The marginal revenue is the additional revenue the firm gets when they sell another unit. So if they sell another unit for 3 ringgit Malaysia, their additional revenue is 3 ringgit Malaysia. Notice we have a marginal curve and an ATC. The first question is to figure out how many units they should produce. All firms should produce where MR equal to MC. This is basically saying that you should always produce as long as the marginal revenue is greater than the marginal cost. At the point where they equal, you should stop producing, and that is the profit maximizing quantity. If you produce for the marginal cost is greater than the marginal revenue, you make less profit than before. This firm is going to produce where MR hits MC, which is right there at 7 units. They don't want to stop at 3 units because they can still produce more profit. They don't want to produce 9 units because the additional cost is greater than the additional revenue. In this case, they are selling 7 units for 3 ringgit Malaysia each. So this big box right here is total revenue. And this is not all profit because some of it is cost. To calculate the total cost, we have to find the average total cost of each unit, which is 2 ringgit Malaysia. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. So this in yellow box is the total cost. Total revenue of 21 minus 14 of total cost gives us 7 ringgit Malaysia profit. The brown box. So this individual firm is maximizing profit where MR equal MC and they are making economic profit of 1 ringgit Malaysia per unit. A firm will operate an economic loss as long as it cannot afford to cover its variable costs. For the firm, the MR equal MC output point is below the average total cost curve. Visually speaking, that it indicates to us that this firm is operating in loss. For shutdown case, it is the point where marginal cost curve intersects the firm's average variable cost curve. The firm actually should shut down because it can't even meet its variable costs. If the firm can't meet these costs, the firm can't produce.